YouTube to Mobgogh, my world in Minecraft bedrock. Yeah, so there was a few things that I did last. You can see I'm in an odd area right now. We're just going to ignore that for a minute. Let's see, my little wheat farm, it kept having monsters drop in from the ceiling back at home, so I put glass up there. I ended up actually killing a zombie on a zombie horse, and the horse didn't die, so I tamed it, saddled it, and stored it, and then put armor on it. I have not taken out in daylight to see, but with armor, I would think it would live, but we'll find out, I guess, later on. I also ended up getting more bookcases and 3 tools with silk touch, so I started farming my coral fans, which I'm up to about 100 of them, and I don't know if I need another 100 or another 200. And I figured that wasn't very exciting to do, to show or anything like that. I feel like there was a few other things I did. I went mining a couple times. I think I found more iron, but I didn't find more diamonds. I think I explored. Yeah, I explored another island over from the village that we had semi-rescued, and there was a portal there, but it linked back to my portal, so it was too close to spawn anywhere new. Yeah, and then I went back to the nether and started digging a tunnel in a different direction and found another bastion. Now, I've kind of already... If I go back here, maybe we're safe, I think, right now. Yeah, I threw out a... Yeah, let's clear the floor here. Oop, that's not what I wanted to lose. Okay, well, we lost it now. Our inventory is full, by the way. Maybe we leave some stuff in there. I threw that armor helmet on the ground because I was out of it. So this is the way we came from. We're going to cheese this. We're not going to search the whole thing. I already peeked in the chest, and it was a lot more amazing than my other chests. We're going to try to make this a little hallway walkway. We opened the chest once, so that does piss them off a little bit. We have not taken anything out of the chest yet, which will really piss them off. I think that gets us mostly safe. I don't think they can even come up here, but if they can, we might as well at least give ourselves as much shelter as possible. I cannot jump on that. That's going to have to be open. Maybe a little safety rails for the way back home. Okay. Sure. We'll do safety rails here too. Why not? Extend that a little bit more. At least that frees up an inventory spot too. Okay, we're safe on this side. We're relatively safe on this side. There's mushrooms up there. That's what we've seen. I knew I seen something brown. So yeah, I was going to choose this. And that's why I'm like, well, I should at least YouTube this. There's 2 chests. I've not looked in that one. I did look in this one from this distance. They can shoot me with arrows. But we're going to take all these arrows. Gold boots. Yeah, we're going to fill up quick. Golden apples, I didn't notice. Another thing of... Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to do an Indiana Jones thing and leave them some bags of sand. Or some better stuff. Get another bag of sand. Yeah. You're basically full, but I bet you I could put that apple. And maybe these nuggets in the bag. Most of them. Oh, I didn't need to do that. actually have a spot for those. The sticks we can make more of, obviously. That we're going to leave. So this is the upgrade that we needed. We'll have to figure out how to make more. That gets us some. Another good bow. More gold shoes. Another axe. We have a crappy tool. We will take the axe over the crappy tool. That's almost a stack of arrows. Grab these boots. I kind of want these. Even though it's just 3 little nuggets. There. Alright, we have not looked at the second chest. Carrots, golden carrots. Gilded. A partially broken sword, which is really weird. I didn't think partially broken swords would show up. A single bone, I will take those arrows over that. Looks like we leave more of the red blocks. We had a crappy sword anyways, just a regular stone sword. I will swap that for sure. Block of iron is good. The golden carrots, which we're trying to build up the other guys for anyways. And I want that gilded. Do I have anything that's a single? You know what? Torches can go away. I don't need any more torches right now. Put the golden carrots in there for better food. Okay. So we can come back and explore this later, but at least for now, we got the major treasure off the bastion. Still not the fortress that we really need. But it is something. I left some torches on the ground. It actually crisscrossed the patterns a few times. Like I said, I've been gridding it, trying to find any missing areas. See if maybe a fortress was in between the areas that I've been digging in. Not sure if we're going to run into any threats, and we are. Okay. We ran into a hole. I kind of want to not do that again, since we're coming back here sometime. I do hear the flying monstery guy. Ghast. That's not a skeleton, so that's good. Pretty sure we're down here, and then down here again. Should have seen a torch. There's our old bridge. No, this is too far. Shouldn't our hole have been right around there? I don't see another cliff to drop to. We've got to be in here. There we go, torch. Yeah, it's kind of light on torches, so I just wanted to put... So yeah, this is where I dug from. And once I broke it, I seen that, and I'm like, wow, I've crossed over. And I think the other bastion was actually that way. Or maybe that's from a couple episodes ago, I'm not sure. But we definitely ran into our paths. Or path. Oh, yep. Let's not talk while the Ghast wants to talk. So that's the situation where we're at. It'll be a short video, we're just gonna get home. I'll show you the zombie skeleton. Not the zombie skeleton, the zombie horse. Pretty much the same thing as before, just same biome, same biome. Another crimson forest. Long pathway. I don't remember. Okay, I do remember this, and that's a baby one. May die here. Try not to. We should see multiple. Oh man, my jumps are not doing good. We're pillaring up, I think. I swore he was chasing me that whole time. We did almost break our second diamond pickaxe, by the way, too. Every other pickaxe I brought with me broke. I lost my path. There it is. Right next to that guy. I still have golden armor on. I am surprised they're not pissed. They normally hunt those guys. Okay, we made it. And we're not going to worry about him. No pressing our luck. I don't remember this much either. Okay, I do remember this. There's a mushroom here. That pathway, there's another way there. So this is another branch that I branched off of, basically. This should be our way home. I only went so far out this way. We'll show it off. We left a green mushroom here, that way nothing could bother us, but there were ghasts that were appearing. That's why I didn't continue this way. It looked like another soul soil valley type area, but there's a good chance that there's a fortress out this way. I just knew I couldn't just build off of this here. I need to bring a stink ton of stone so that I can't get blown off. Blown up. A little way station. Actually, I was cooking, wow. It didn't cook very much. That's fine. It can stay. It's not important. So this was a cross path. I could tell that this is one of our old paths. But this is the way it came recently. That one too? I think this was another one. Yeah, that you could tell was another hallway I'd made. This was my turn. Basically, I turned that way. I can't remember what was down here, but I got to a point where it just looked like the same area I'd already been in again, and I was just like, well, oh, that's right, it was another area full of gas and skeletons and fun stuff like that. And there might be something in there, but again, it's the bricks I'm using just catch fire and blow up whenever the gas hits them, so unless I'm building a tunnel like this that I can go through. That points towards the bastion that we found before. So this actually goes to the bastion in the other direction. I don't really want to leave that, do I? Polished blackstone bricks. I guess I could have done that. But actually, we know that this one's kind of blasé, in a sense. Oh man, I just turned it, no, I guess. And then I just put blackstone down again. We're going to put a road sign down. We know this is the way we actually do want to go next. We're not even going to use the gilded. we'll just use that. It'll mark it. Our home should be this way. We should fill these gaps in too. Makes it easier to run down. Later on. Skeleton and multiple skeletons, but this is a door that I can go in. You guys cannot. You're pissed at each other and shooting each other. Is it worth going for you guys? I mean, we can gather our stuff back. We have all the arrows we need. They don't look like they have special bows on them. All three, huh? Alright. You tempt me too much. Yeah, so the watery area, this is down into the mines. Watery area, I kept 2 levels of water. We put bone meal down here. Which do I have? I can just straight do bone meal, right? Kind of. It doesn't like me all the way. We'll do something like this. So basically, kind of just bone meal. And these are the plants that we want, the pink and green, or not the green ones, sorry. Pink and yellow and the red and the blue. And not all, oops, I just broke one. Not all of them are the good kinds. So that was basically what I was doing over and over again. The top row are the fans, the ones that we actually want. The bottom row are just corals and just corals. They won't work for the thing that we need. And that's pretty much what that is. Let's leave the bone meal here. We're running it here anyways. We'll take this gold back. This is the first silk touch. That's what I've been using now. I also got a silk touch hoe and a silk touch diamond pickaxe. So some of it was good and some of it was not. A little bit of silver, iron, more iron. A couple golden boots. Lots of golden boots now. Golden nuggets, I don't know. I guess we did have some. Obsidian, yes. 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 Extra arrows. The better crossbow. Matter of fact, we'll enchant that. We got a few levels. We'll see what kind of bonus we can get on that bow. Yeah, chests are getting full again. Oh, no, we do have gilded. Let's move the... No, yeah, let's move the gilded up into here. And we have some nether bricks, but we don't have room. Let's try in here. This looks like it has more room. There we go. Oh, the golden apple. We have one of those somewhere. Or 2 of those somewhere. We have 3 of those right here. Okay. Let's check the recipe once you get one, you can make more, but you always have to have the one to make more, if that makes sense. Basically, you can make duplicates of it as long as you don't get rid of everything you've got. So we should be able to see a recipe for it right there. It's gonna, oh wow, it's a lot of diamonds. Can we select recipe? There we go. Netherrack, lots of diamonds, and this, but you get this back, plus you get, well, you don't get it back, I guess. Basically, you put that in there, you get 2. You put it in there again, you get another 2. You put it in there again, you get another 2. When you upgrade your weapons and armor, you lose each of these pieces. So we don't want to lose it. We want to make sure we keep that. And that's about it. We'll sleep here. We'll show you what it looks like outside. I put fencing up on top of the housing, too. I actually thought I might put a ladder up and do a second story, just to make this not look like a completely horrible little house. But yeah, we put brick walls, glass on top, so mobs... Whoa, hello. Like this guy wouldn't just hang out in my garden, basically. Now they're just falling on the sides and the rear instead. I guess I can go ahead and put a fencing around that whole area too. But yeah, so we went ahead and did that. Then we went ahead and put that railing on top all the way around as well. Here's our zombie horse. If we open it up, we gave him a saddle. There's his title right above, zombie horse. Give him some golden armor. This is our only saddle. We have 1 extra armor. And, oh yeah, it shows his health, right? Yeah. So right above my food meter, it shows his health. He's a lot more healthier than I am, too, so that's good. But, yeah, I mean, I guess we could take him out real quick and see if he catches fire. Let's open up these gates. He is fine. Since he has golden armor on, he can run around in daytime, so that's good. Eventually we're going to build bridges and everything too. That's actually going to be coming up a lot more sooner than I thought, now that we finally have a few tools with silk touch on them. The idea for the area in which I wanted to build first and build the first mob farm, I think I talked about before. It's right there. And I think this might actually make a good area. So a road with a bridge going that way, which I don't know if there's really anything over there other than the village, and then a road that goes that way. And then I'm not certain on the size. That's the thing I'm not certain on. I might go into... I don't want to make a flat world to test it out at, but I'm thinking it would be a good base area right around here somewhere. But we also kind of want to go over the crack. So a lot of this might get dug back and out. It's going to be a large square foundation with the bridges either going up to the base of it or going up to the top of it. I'm not sure yet. We can get a room with a lot of storage that way too. I thought about carving into this, if it makes sense, and kind of doing a semi-circle carve. And then putting structure in, which we could do as well. But we have to get that, I have to get that, those coral fans going and figure out how big this thing's going, how much I'm going to need. So it'll be a storage base on bottom with a mob farm on top, and I need to figure out how big I want that mob farm to be. In all honesty, I think what I want, and we can build it here real quick, and I guess if we just a section of it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is about the size of the platform I want mobs to spawn in on. Those coral fans are going to take up the next spot all the way around. And then we're going to have another row of those coral fans. And then we're going to have another set of 10. Then we're going to have another row of those coral fans. And then we're going to have the wall of the structure. And the wall of the structure on this side. This is roughly what I'm thinking right now as far as the width of the farm. And I'm not sure if we do coral fan, coral fan, coral fan, coral fan, and then do another 10 that way and another 10 that way. If that's all I want to do, we are going to want to go up another level and do more coral fans with another set of 10. And the same thing over here. I don't want to, yeah, sure. Actually, the wall is going to have to go back one more. We can talk about this. A little bit. So it's going to be something like that. Coral fans here. We don't need coral fans here. We could put coral fans there. Yeah, we might put coral fans there as well. And then I think we're going to, like I said, I think we're going to go another set of 10 that way. And then we're going to go another set of 10 above us, another set of 10 above those. And then I think another set of 10 on top of those. So as far as coral fans go, we need 10, 20, 22, 24 per platform. So if we did 4, that's 100, which is about how many I have. If we do another set, that's 200. If we do another set, that's 300 coral fans, roughly. If we did want to do the outside as well with a second layer of coral fans, to where there's not just coral fans here, but there's coral fans against the wall structure, then that's going to, of course, boost how many coral fans we need. Yeah. The next question is, I think I actually want to go one level higher than this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's how far we want to go. And I'm going to try this weird divider thing that's just been in my head for the mobs, for when they get down below this. This is going to be halfway up, probably right around here. Like we have the base somewhere around here with all the storage and structures. This part's going to be somewhere in the middle. And yeah, so most of the time when I do farms, especially this one, I'll do it as a creeper farm. I do not have, we can make a thing real quick. There we go. So with the creeper farms, mostly you do something like this, so that most mobs are this tall and they can't fit inside here, so they cannot spawn in here. So the only thing you get are the creepers. The creepers go down, they die, you get gunpowder, you can make TNT or rockets. Rockets are the main thing. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted this to be a mob separator farm, which is just something I haven't done before. I don't know if other people have. I want... Anyways, the other creatures that can spawn here are spiders, and I think you do something like you put an extra trapdoor, like every so often, every other block, so that there's not a 4 block that a spider can spawn on. Again, not something I'm worried about. I want it to be separated, so this is, like I said, this is about the middle area. Somewhere below this is going to be a water area where water funnels all the things that have dropped down, like there won't be any ground here. The fans will be here. They think the fans are solid ground. They'll walk on the fans. They'll fall down 3 or 4 floors, hit in water. The water will push them in a certain direction, leading to a channel. And let's say that this is the final channel right now. What I want is an area. I'm not sure if this will work. This is just, we'll find out as we go. Might have to go sleep. An area that drops and mobs go and die in one. But the first one, like we talked about with the creepers, has this so that skeletons and zombies cannot fall in this. So it should be spiders, creepers, and baby zombies that would fall into the first and die. And that'll just be an instant trap. Yeah, let's just go sleep. That'll be an instant trap. I don't kill them at all. They just fall down there. They die. I get their loot afterwards. The second chamber will be where the rest of them die, and then I will leave a opening in it of some sort. Sure. Well, that place. Yeah. It doesn't make exact sense. But a little slot where I can kill them at, and they can't reach me from. And that way we gain XP, repair our gear that has mending on it, which hopefully we'll get sooner or later. And that's kind of the goal. Still the main goal is to get to the dragon. Kill it, get to the end cities, raid it, and get all that good stuff. Did we already come back here? Did I? So, yeah. Like I said, I did get more bookshelves. This can go higher level now. There's the other 2 tools. We have Silk Touch and Unbreaking and Silk Touch. I was going to enchant the axe, wasn't I? Axe already oh, the crossbow. So we need 2 more bookshelves for a full enchantment for the full highest level. I went ahead and decorated slightly. I mean, there's more stuff that can happen. But I figured I'd put the jungle logs in here, and then we could put the beans in here, the cocoa beans, which would get us brown dye eventually. But they also look really cool inside, like little lamps. We also got a grindstone, so I can take off an enchantment from something and try and put something else back on. Try and re-enchant. We pick up? Yeah, we picked up the lapis. We'll give it a shot. Let's see what we get. So you can see right there it says 28. When we get the full thing, it says 30, and that's your highest level enchantments. Which would be Piercing 4 for that, Unbreaking 2, and Piercing 1. So we would need to be level 28. We're only level 19. We would also, if we look at it, even though it requires that, it should say, oh, okay, it doesn't say. So like this one says we have to be level 13. It's going to cost us 2 of those blue lapis and 2 enchantment levels. So we would drop down to 17 afterwards. We'll go ahead and use it, I think. I don't see me getting to level 28 anytime soon. And sometimes they do get just Unbreaking 2. Sometimes they get an extra enchantment. That was an axe that I just found. Yeah, I think you were with me. I think that was just now in the Bastion. Anyways, that's about it. That's the plans. That's the goals. Let me know if you feel like you missed out not watching the whole thing. even though some of it's just slow grinding. Like I probably spent a good 2 hours down there in my little coral area. Like I said, I think it links to this little wrappy thing. I want to enclose it. I want to make it look nice from the outside, but then again, I thought I don't want to press too much. I want to just... Oh, that sounds like a creeper. That was a creeper. Where did the creeper come from? Where did the creeper come from? That makes no sense. Fun stuff, though. I do not have enough blocks to fix this right now. Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe? I don't know. It's really weird. Everything was sealed. Something wasn't lit. But yeah, it's just... Oh yeah, we can go down. Let's go down. So yeah, it's just me breaking these, getting more bone meal, putting it down, breaking again, almost drowning, going back up for air, going back down. I don't mind doing it. And if you want to watch me do it, well, I do it. I don't care. Oh, there's some drowning. But yeah, that was just 2 tiny trips, and we got 3, 4, 5, 6 more. And the rest went to kind of the junky pile area. Yeah, we'll put that down. Why not? Yeah, nothing. Now we can do this. What's that? Oh, jungle wood. No, thank you. Yeah, don't know why, but that's what we'll put there. Alright, until next time, enjoy your week. Like, share, subscribe, at least comment, say hi. If you'd rather watch me do things live or just watch recaps, let me know. Thanks.